Hey, it's MK, and I am back with Scraptember and 30 Days of Sketches. Here is the fabulous sketch that I will be doing by Laura Alberts. I also have my title already here, and I'm still a little iffy on this title, you guys. I'm not really sure. I have leftover pieces from previous projects that I have done. Actually, I haven't done them yet because this is day 8, and these are left over from like 10 and 11 or something like that. Anyways, here are my photos. It's my children at a museum, and my husband is obsessed with guns, you guys. And I don't mean like obsessed to where he wants to shoot everything. He just likes them. He just likes how they're manufactured. He loves the detail in every single one of them. All of that stuff. So, of course, I cut out my own rifles and my own cannons. I can't decide on which cannon I want to use just yet. And then I have a pre-made background left over from my Mixed Media for Beginners workshop that I did over the summer over on my Facebook group. So what I'm going to do to try and help all of these items blend together and to make my layout not look so fresh and new is I'm going to ink the edges first. Then what I'm going to do after I am done inking the edges is go into the mixed media portion and ink a few of the spots there. Basically what I'm trying to do is I used a pure white background for this project, or for this base page, I should say. And my pictures are a little on the, vintage side. So even though they were just taken a few years ago, the tone of them are, and I didn't want that stark white paper to be like in your face. I also used really quickly these mold press alpha stickers from We Are Memory Keepers. Now they're used for is you're supposed to put them on a block, and then once you have like your resin or anything like that, you're supposed to stick these into the resin so that way you get the words out. And so yes, I use them as stickers. Haven't had an issue with them yet, but yeah, I found them at a store in Arizona when I was visiting Christina. So I'm not really sure. I don't remember the store. And yeah, I went nuts at getting these gray alpha stickers because I absolutely love them. So I also, off camera, trimmed down my photos and the photo mats and went ahead and matted those out. And then I took that border strip from the Kaisercraft rust paper and went ahead and just distressed the edge and ripped out only the pieces I wanted. I didn't want the quote about the father being seen in the children's eyes or something like that. Not for this layout. So I'm still debating about the title. I'm not happy with it. I don't like it. At first it was Weapons of War, because that is what, all of those little plaques on the wall are, this gun was used during this time period. And basically it was, the time period was, it was during the Civil War. It was during the Revolutionary War. It was during World War II. It was during all of the wars. So my first title before I took it off was Weapons of War. I did not like that. And so then I put down Weapons of Freedom. Well, as soon as I put down Freedom, I thought, oh my God, I don't like that either. So I'm going to ignore it and go ahead and work on this. I took the rest of my rust paper and used it as a layering piece. I also took some pipe paper, seeing how rifles all have barrels, which kind of make me think of pipes. So I just went with it. And then I started putting my title down. I put down the word weapons because that's what they are. I didn't want to use the word guns because of the cannon that my children were like uber super excited to see, like, oh my gosh, it's a real cannon, and all that stuff. So I have the word weapons. That is what I'm going to stick with. Then I have in. So I was going to say weapons in our history. And then I thought, no. So I'm going to put the word back. No, I was going to put weapons in history because these are all the rifles, and the evolution of a rifle is basically what I could have wrote. But again, the cannon, it wouldn't have worked. So now it's weapons in our history. No, I don't like that either. So I finally settled with weapons from our history. Now, all of this is it's pictures of a museum. Like I said, my husband really, really likes the invention of a rifle, the detail, the preciseness, the measurements, everything that is needed to make this thing work is what, he's not obsessed or anything like that. It's just a neat contraption that interests him, is basically all it is. It has nothing to do with the bullets or the killing or anything awful like that. Definitely not. So I do know that this layout probably won't be anybody's favorite because of what it is, but it's basically documenting something my husband is interested in, and as well as this was his favorite part of the museum, to be honest. We like dinosaurs, and we like, other parts of history. Well, this is the history that my husband likes. So I felt obligated to actually document it as well. And this is what I came up with. So instead of using two little book icons like they are in the sketch, I took the pieces of wood that I created and put them on either side of my title. And then to finish off the layout, I brought out this Nouveau mica spray, and it is antique gold. And so I am going to just shake it up a little bit to clear off my workspace so that way I don't get it everywhere. And then go ahead and splatter a few more of the bits. Now, I stamped my original splatters on because at first this layout, the burlap was going to be at the bottom. And then as soon as I saw Laura's sketch, it reminded me of this particular piece of paper. And instead of having layers of paper down, I thought, oh my gosh, the paint and the burlap were perfect. I mean, I didn't even have to worry about any of that stuff. So anyways, this is my layout. Thank you so much for watching. And, my sincere apologies for anybody that this offends or anything. It is just something that I wanted to document for my husband. So anyways, I do really appreciate everyone sticking around and watching this. Be sure to check out everyone else that is playing along with Scraptember or 31 Days of Sketches or both. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.